Made it to the Grayson Highlands backpacking parking lot. Gonna be heading southbound on the Appalachian Trail. Gonna do about 14 miles. Getting into Grayson Highlands State Park. It's a beautiful area. Not a lot of trees up here. You can see some ponies out in the distance. Good news is the trail is heading that way. Found the wild horses and even a baby. Hey, old girl. Got some cool rocks in the trail. Looks like the trail goes up and around them. Ooh, a little tight with the book bag on. Side trail to Mount Rogers Summit. Getting pretty close to it. Just wanted to show how the environment completely changes. Completely different type of tree up here. The underbrush is completely different. Just made it to the summit of Mount Rogers. 2 hours, 5 minutes into the hike. 4.65 miles under the belt. Still got about 6 more miles to go today. Gonna stop here and have some lunch. Here's the Thomas Knob shelter on the AT. I'll just show you guys what it looks like on the inside. This is one of the bigger, nicer ones. Picnic table out front, and there's a privy farther down the trail. Got about a mile to my bypass trail to head north. This is one of the cool gates on the trail. This should be left closed so the horses can't get through it. This is how they keep the wild ponies and horses in the dedicated area. So I'll go ahead and get that closed. Got on the Pine Mountain Trail, heading north. It's a bypass trail that's gonna pop me up farther along the Appalachian Trail. Should be about 2 miles. I got 1 mile down on the Pine Mountain Trail. Got 1 mile left until I meet up back with the Appalachian Trail. Another way they keep the ponies in their area. They have a 90-degree hairpin turn in this. Back on the Appalachian Trail, heading southbound. Got about 4 more miles until I get to camp for the night. Just made it to what they call the scales. They used to weigh cattle up here. About 11 miles in. 4 hours, 45 minutes. Got about 1.5 miles left for the day. Stopped up here on the highlands. Got a lot of breeze. Feels good out. Just made it to where I was planning on camping tonight, but there's a couple families already set up here. Not much space. I saw some pretty good trees about 1/4 mile back. I'm at Big Wilson Creek. Got my 4-liter bag full of water, so I'm just gonna hike back 1/4 mile, find those trees again, and set up for the night. I'll have plenty of water. Pretty much got everything settled in for the night. Hammock's looking good. Been some wind. It's got a little chilly when I was hanging out in there. Pack is secured under the tarp. And then has a rain cover on it as well. The sun is about to set in the hammock for the night. About 2.5 miles out in the morning. Day 2, a little after 9 a.m. I was looking at the map. I was thinking it was going to be about 2.5 miles out, but it's looking more like 3 and some change. Back at Big Wilson Creek, this is where I got some water last night. They got a nice bridge for you to walk across. Pretty good flow. Bird walks while walking over the swamp. Getting pretty close to where I parked the truck. I'm going to go ahead and call this a wrap. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe.